So today I am doing a track with L.Dre. Now, technically, this isn't like official tishel. However, he did open up a competition allowing people to enter in for a potential future collab with L.Dre. If you're new here, I'm Nefertiti Gold and I'm an electronic R&B artist. Now, I do want to get into the video right away. However, I will play a few clips of his video that he posted about this competition to either refresh your memory or just to bring you up to speed. Let's go on over to YouTube. Right, so here's the video.
What's up, it's your boy L.Dre. The title you just saw is the real deal. This is not clickbait. If you've been wanting to collab with your boy, now is the time. I'll explain in a second, but first things first. So your boy is doing a brand new sample flip challenge, okay? Now you might remember I did one of these when I dropped my last pack. I think it was L.Dre Drum Kit Volume 5. The winner of that contest was Slow 5 and Raz T. And that song ended up being Cloud 9 right here. You see that 200,000 streams. It ended up landing on the Jazz Vibes editorial playlist on Spotify, which is incredible. But here it is. Here are the 4 samples.
I like that. Yeah, that's so lo-fi. I don't know, Friend Zone's a little slow. It's too mellow. I kind of like Moneybags.
So I took out 4 samples from the full Bonita pack for this contest.
He didn't even play the last clip. That is okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the link and we can take a listen to it. I want to listen to Moneybags one more time. Okay. All right, let's take a listen to Smoky Lounge. Okay, that's just very, that is just so mellow. Now this is going to be interesting because I myself am not like a dedicated instrumental producer per se. I do release tracks with like lyrics on them and whatnot, and I do sing on my tracks, but I did recently release another collab lo-fi track with another artist. His name is Blue Sirens, and that's doing pretty well so far. I feel like, I don't know, I just want like more energy, but I also know it doesn't call for that. I know at one point during his video, he did mention that whatever is submitted has to make sense to the songs that he already has out now. So at first when I saw this video, I was thinking, do you think I could just like sing on it and like make a whole song out of it? But then it's kind of like, as much as I want to put my own flavor into it, I don't want to put so much flavor into it that it kind of disqualifies itself. So what's the healthy balance? And also, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not really good at like flipping samples and like warping stuff and whatever. The way that I would produce this track, or the way I'm thinking, is literally taking the loop and just building an entire instrumentation around it and not necessarily chopping up the loop too much. I don't know if that would land me a spot, but I'm not really the best sample-based producer. I don't know if that's really a skill set that I care to develop right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is no knock towards anybody that's a sample-based producer. I just know that personally, you know, I just like really big productions. I like a lot of shit happening. So even during the last lo-fi collab track, it took a lot of restraint to not do too much because I'm so used to a particular sound. So this time around is going to be a little bit more challenging because I don't have someone else directly giving me feedback like, hey, let's take this out. Like, hey, let's reduce these 808s. This is too loud, right? But I really want to land this. I really want to like win. I want to win. So I actually downloaded it onto my other computer because I was just so hyped to just take a listen to it. So I'm going to actually airdrop it to myself. All right, we're gonna stick to money bags. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. No clue, no idea, nothing, nada, zilch. All right, so I have no idea what I want to do. Let's bring the volume down. And then we'll bring everything up later. This is an E flat minor, right? Part of me wants to, I'm pulling out my keyboard in front of me. Part of me wants to like rewrite this chord progression. Like I like it, but like I don't love it. But like I'm also not the most like piano savvy like person. I can't just hear something, play it, and then reharmonize it. Like, like I gotta take this shit slow. I don't know what's happening. Now, before we move any further along, I would actually like to thank today's sponsor, DistroKid. Clap it up. Clap it up. DistroKid is the top choice when it comes to independent artists, and it's also a leading distributor, distributing 1/3 of today's music to all streaming platforms. And come to think of it, L.Dre also uses DistroKid. They're also developing new tools to help us as independent artists when it comes to releasing our music. And one of those tools is called Mixia. And with Mixia, DistroKid members can put the final finishing touches on all of their tracks. You can get a customized mastered track that is polished and release ready. And you can do this for an unlimited number of tracks for just $99 per year. Now, nothing is going to replace a real human being mastering your tracks. However, if you're short on time or if you're short on resources, this can be a great tool to have in your back pocket. And if you're ready to be a DistroKid member, definitely use my link in the description below for 7% off your first year.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What chord is that? So this plugin that I'm using is, what is it? Yeah, it's the Hornet Song Key. What? It basically tells you what key something is, the potential chord that's being played, and the BPM. So that's what I'm using to try and figure out these chords. So I put it on a region and just kind of let it loop. I'm trying anything. That was low-key a happy accident. Holy shit. Did I just do a thing? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Now that I know what key I'm playing in. What's the bass? That is really loud still. Dun, dun, dun. Let's actually adjust this. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's relax. All right, I'm gonna record that at the octave higher so I can hear the notes a lot better. 2, 3, 4. All right, so the timing isn't perfect, but I have a vision. I have a fucking vision, you heard me? All right, so at this point in the video, I actually had some major technical difficulties. It wasn't until I started editing that I realized that my microphone died in the middle of filming this video. So the rest of this is gonna have to be a voiceover, but luckily I was able to salvage a good amount of the screen recording and the audio from my DAW. What you're seeing right now is me trying to rearrange this track that I worked on, and I was able to finish working on the bass line, in which I did bring it down the octave. I decided to use some samples from Arcade as well, which is a favorite of mine. I just love the sounds and textures that they have. I also dropped in a lot of samples to do the drum patterns, and I also added in a synth lead. Now, I was definitely a little self-conscious when creating this track, but all in all, I think the final result is something that I'm really proud of, and I hope that it could really be a contender. So here's the final result. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.